Imagine stepping off your balcony and launching yourself into the air. The wind rushes past you as you soar above the city streets. Buildings become miniature models, cars like ants crawling below. This is the age-old dream of human flight, a dream that has captivated our imaginations for millennia. From the earliest cave paintings depicting winged creatures to modern-day superheroes soaring across movie screens, the desire to fly is deeply ingrained in our collective psyche. But what if this dream became a reality? What if we could all experience the freedom and exhilaration of flight firsthand? The implications of such a transformation are staggering. Our cities, our transportation systems, our very understanding of the world would be irrevocably altered. Join me as we explore the tantalizing possibilities and daunting challenges of a world where humans take to the skies. The yearning for flight is woven into the very fabric of human storytelling. Ancient myths and legends abound with tales of winged deities and soaring heroes. The Greek myth of Icarus, who flew too close to the sun on wings of feathers and wax, serves as a cautionary tale about the hubris of unchecked ambition. Yet, the desire to touch the heavens persisted. In the 15th century, Leonardo da Vinci meticulously studied bird flight, sketching intricate designs for flying machines. His vision, though centuries ahead of its time, demonstrated a fundamental human impulse to conquer the boundaries of the possible. The invention of the hot air balloon in the 18th century marked the first time humans achieved sustained flight. The Wright brothers' groundbreaking flight in 1903 ushered in the era of powered flight. With each milestone, we have inched closer to fulfilling our ancient yearning for the skies. For humans to fly like birds, significant anatomical changes would be necessary. Our bones, dense for terrestrial life, would need to become hollow and lightweight. Our muscles, optimized for walking and running, would require a complete overhaul to generate the power needed for sustained flight. Wings, the most obvious requirement for flight, would need to be incredibly strong, yet lightweight. These wings would need to be much larger than our arms to generate sufficient lift. Our respiratory system would also need to adapt to handle the increased oxygen demands of flight, especially at higher altitudes. Genetic engineering and advanced biotechnologies might hold the key to overcoming these biological limitations. Perhaps one day, we could modify our genetic code to develop avian characteristics, reshaping our bodies into forms capable of true flight. Imagine a world where traffic jams are a distant memory. Instead of gridlocked highways, we would navigate aerial corridors, zipping between skyscrapers and soaring above congested streets. Our cities, no longer constrained by the limitations of ground-level transportation, would rise ever higher, with buildings connected by sky bridges and aerial walkways. Public transportation would take on a whole new meaning. Imagine catching an air tram to work or hopping on a flying bus for a quick trip across town. Airports would become obsolete, replaced by vertiports on rooftops and designated landing zones in parks and public spaces. Social interactions would also undergo a profound shift. Imagine meeting a friend for coffee on a rooftop garden, the city sprawling beneath you. Or picture children playing tag in 3 dimensions, their laughter echoing through the air as they dart and weave through the sky. The environmental implications of human flight are complex and multifaceted. On the one hand, widespread personal flight could alleviate traffic congestion and reduce our reliance on fossil fuels. Imagine a world with quieter, less polluted cities, where the air is filled with the sounds of laughter and the wind rushing through feathers, rather than the roar of engines. However, the energy required to power millions of humans in flight would be enormous. Developing sustainable and efficient energy sources would be crucial to mitigating the potential environmental impact. Additionally, careful regulation and air traffic control would be essential to prevent collisions and ensure the safety of both flyers and those on the ground. Economically, the ability to fly would spark a technological revolution. New industries would emerge to design, manufacture, and maintain personal flying devices, creating countless jobs and stimulating economic growth. Tourism would boom as people flocked to experience the world from a new perspective. The dream of human flight, once relegated to the realm of myth and fantasy, is now within the grasp of scientific inquiry. While significant challenges remain, Advances in fields like bioengineering, materials science, and renewable energy are bringing us closer to a future where we might soar through the skies. Whether we achieve flight through technological marvels or biological enhancements, the implications are profound. It is a future ripe with both promise and peril, a future that demands careful consideration of its ethical, environmental, and societal ramifications. The sky, once a seemingly insurmountable barrier, may one day become our playground, our highway, our gateway to a new era of human exploration and evolution.